What's going on? Every Dogman Dan here, and it is time for another hotfix and a little update PSA, if you will. So this is 16.11.5. So first note in a PSA, basically what they're saying right now is that due to work being completed on update 17, there are going to be no further updates at this point until absolutely necessary. So we will not see any more updates until update 17 comes out. And I'm not sure when that will be. It may be the 22nd if we look at a Wednesday as our normal updates. Maybe the 29th even. Who knows? So just keep that in mind. Okay, some quick changes to go over here. This is pretty cool thing here. The first one is Ash's Blade Storm is now affected by the Steel Charge Aura mod. So if you're running that Steel Charge Aura like I showed you on that recent build, that 60% melee bonus increase is now going to affect the Blade Storm. That is pretty awesome. Okay, so some other stuff here. We got players falling out of level bounds. Should now be teleported back to a level instead of killed. Adjusted some spawns for void and infested defense missions to prevent too many corrupted ancients and ancient healers from spawning at once. They made a slight update to finisher animations for the Prisma Cleavers. They adjusted the audio FX on Mesa's Peacemaker shots. And an ammo restore station has been added to the simulator, the simulacrum, however you say it. Okay, and then there's some fixes as well, but those are basically the changes. So let's kind of just take a quick look here at the fixes to see what we have, since it's just a small update here. Fixed projectile explosions getting larger and stronger each time they're shot down, causing issues in this situation. They fixed an issue where ammo pickup mutated by host would confuse client-side carriers so that they weren't actually getting the mutations as far as I can tell. They fixed instances of Excalibur's radial blind animation repeating if players are interrupted by knockdowns or when using slash dash or radial javelin while casting, and I know I've seen that happen a few times as I was playing it. They fixed Ember's fire blast killing other players after she's left the match as a client. I would assume that that has to do with the PvP setup, just the way that's read. They fixed an issue allowing Shade Sentinel and the Huras Kubro cloaks to stealth players still firing weapons with large magazines. Interesting. They should have just left that one. That would have been nice. Fixed some hitches and slow loading that would occur on mission selection. There's also a fix on the Cernos holster position, impaling Chroma when Chroma uses effigy. So they've apparently fixed that little Cernos issue there. Fixed several primary and secondary weapons showing the per stack stat in the arsenal, which obviously there's only specific weapons that should have a per stack, like the Simulor, if I remember correctly. That's right now is the only one that should have a per stack, unless I can't really think of any others, but okay, so they fixed it. Shut up, Dan, just keep going. Fixed an issue with Chroma's Elemental Ward causing Grenier Scorch to reflect the AoE slow, plus damage aura when augmented as ice. So that was actually reflecting back onto the Chroma, which is interesting. Fixed Necros appearing as blurry in his Codex diorama. Fixed an issue causing mind-controlled heavy gunners to use their gun or their ground slam when allies were nearby. Okay. Fixed players receiving a power in use message when casting Excalibur's Exalted Blade while switching to a melee weapon. So there's some interesting fixes they got in here, and they fixed another Excalibur blade not actually showing the weapon in hand if cast while switching to the melee weapon. Just some little switching bugs from what I can see. And then finally what I got here is the fix the Cephalon in the Cephalon capture turning invisible when players perform quick melee attacks or melee combos. That would be the PvP instance of the game, and that's basically what they've got here in this update 16.11.5. Again, biggest deal here, no changes until update 17 comes out, so I would assume we are at least 1 to 2 weeks away. It all depends on how that is, and I'm really happy to see that Ash's Blade Storm is now affected by the Steel Charge Aura mod. Till next time, thanks for watching. As always, I will catch you guys soon.